A 13-year-old has been arrested after posing a threat at a Kenosha school earlier today. Authorities say they believe the suspect was armed when he entered Roosevelt Elementary School in Kenosha. School officials say they believe that a potential school shooting was averted. According to staff, the teen tried to enter the school around 9 this morning carrying suspicious bags. Police began investigating and located the 18-year-old who did surrender to authorities.
The report of a suspicious person that entered a secured entryway wearing a black backpack and holding a large black duffel bag. The suspect was intercepted by school staff members and he fled on foot. We received numerous tips regarding the identity and location of the person depicted in the photo. Some of those tips guided our investigation and led to the arrest of a 13-year-old KUSD student.
Area schools were put on secure hold while police conducted the search.